Waiting till marriage. Let's talk about it. So, I'm 29 years old, and I'm someone who has not waited till marriage. But when I recommitted my life to Jesus almost 10 years ago, I became born again and decided to rededicate my life and wait till marriage. Now, from personal experience, not waiting only brought pain into my life. Insecurity, lack of confidence, confusion, self-judgment, all the things. And once I came to know Jesus, I discovered that really the reason why I was doing that was because I was deeply craving to be loved. And so the cool thing about Jesus is he fills the gap that you were trying to fill yourself. So now the love that I was craving is filled and sustained in the only way that can actually be sustained. And I'm no longer needing approval and love and attention from people, which is very dangerous because people are flawed and will always disappoint you, which is why that brings you pain and heartbreak. But now I get it from God, the only person who can actually fill that void long term. And now you get clarity about what you want. You gain confidence in your identity. You get your power back. And having God fill that void instead of a human, you get really clear about what you want. Sex before marriage makes your decision making very confusing because when you have sex before marriage, there's so much more that happens than just the act itself. In the Bible, it says to become one. Part of you actually becomes connected to that person. There are certain hormones that get released when you have sex with people that make you feel attached. So if you're not meant to be with this person or you're not meant to marry this person, you're gonna feel connected to someone that you were never meant to be with. And that is confusing, right? If you feel confused about who you're supposed to be with, a lot of times I feel like it's because you give parts of yourself to all these people. You no longer have your clarity about what you want because it's scattered. When you wait till marriage, you get so much clarity about what you want, about who you are, and you develop a bond with someone that will last. A lustful bond doesn't last. A bond that's connected to your heart and soul and character, that lasts, which is why God created sex to be in the boundary of marriage, because when you commit your life to someone, you're committed forever. And that, especially for a woman who have a safety net like that, giving yourself to someone that vulnerably, God meant for it to be in the boundary of marriage because it's safe. Because you guys have decided to be together forever. And another thing, the reason why those hormones are in place, the reason why you get attached to whoever you have sex with, those connected hormones, God created that so that in marriage, it strengthens your marriage so that you feel more connected to your husband and vice versa. But outside of marriage, it brings confusion. See what I mean? Super passionate about this subject because I've kind of seen both sides. I've seen the power of waiting. So if you're in a season of thinking about waiting or you are waiting, I get you. Let me know if you have any questions. Could not recommend anything more. And again, the reason why God put this in place was for your own protection.